Okay, we're now ready to put the amplifier module and the power supply and bias oscillator back into the case with the deck. So just let that in there a minute. Should go in there exactly the same as it came out. Making sure that tag goes onto there. Okay, that's the power supply fitted back in there. Should fit in there properly now. Yeah, that goes in properly now. These screws back in. Now we get to the mechanical side of things. Not a lot needs doing here, a bit of lubrication here and there. Like oiling the motors. And a bit of switch cleaner on the switches. So that one there. And that one there. Give it a jiggle about. There's another switch here which is the equalizer for the speed control. That needs a squirt. So give that a but that all seems to be in pretty sound condition, and I've already oiled the motors and all the other mechanical working parts, and it all seems to be intact. Machine is all back together again, reassembled now, so we should be in business soon. Just plug the mains lead in the back. Tape spools back on. Feed the tape through. And goes on there like so. Goes over there. Now what we're going to do is just check this with the safety light again, just in case there's any shorts or anything wrong inside. Put it in there. Switch it on. Doesn't seem to be anything untoward there. Yes, the neon light's lighting up. Switch to play. We don't seem to be getting any sound out. So what we'll do now is we'll try another tape, which I know has got something on it. Having put the machine back together, we got a fault on it, and it doesn't appear to be playing back. So what we're going to do is we're going to test the first stages of the preamp. For this, we're going to use a signal generator. And we will inject a signal onto the grid of each valve to determine what stage is at fault. First we're going to inject the signal onto the grid of V1, and we don't seem to be getting anything there. So next we'll try the grid of V2, which is another EF86 pentode. There doesn't seem to be anything there. But if we try the control grid, we do get a signal. And that's strange, because you should get a signal on the grid as well. It's a possibility that the grid has been grounded, so I shall use a multimeter to check for this. So we turn the power off again. Set the meter to ohms range. And yes, that measures 1.3 ohms, which suggests to me the grid of V2 has been grounded. This is the input for the microphone, and it looks to me like it has been wired incorrectly. So we'll resolve that problem by wiring it properly. Let's put that down there for safekeeping. Okay, we've now rewired that socket there, which was accidentally grounded, and I probably grounded it by mistake. when putting the machine back together again. So we just try this again. So now we got a signal on the grid of V2, and we should have a signal on the grid of V1 as well. Yes. Note the signal is louder on V1 and quieter on V2. Okay.